You're watching America Trends, the Valentine's Day episode. I'm Mary Burt-Godwin, and we've got yesologist, founder of Yes Cacao, Justin Polgar here. We talked the first segment. Now we got to dive right into this chocolate. I need to know what's happening here, all this good stuff. What's going on, Justin?
Come with me.
Oh yeah.
All right. There's a
Willy
world
Wonka's
of
gonna
pure
say.
imagination. Cool. Welcome back. Always welcome back. I always feel welcome back by chocolate. So, over the course of a decade and trying different formulas and making custom formulas for different people, I found that there were three things that people asked for the most. One was energy for their body, which is the endurance.
Green go.
The horse, green go. Mm-hmm. The other one is clarity, memory, specifically people saying that they're horrible at remembering names would drive me nuts. Actually, in the NLP guests,
yes.
I think there's so much about how we program and tell, like what we tell ourselves. And I'm just like, well, if we feed the part of our brains with, like the part of our mind that remembers names, like where the nerve synapse connect and where our dendrites have that, like we want them to be extra conductive in a way. If we feed those, then they'll work better. It's like if you don't feed your muscles and you go to the gym, you're not gonna like really put it on.
Yeah.
And so that's like clarity.
And let me just ask a quick question about that. So someone that is maybe aging and getting more forgetful as I go, because I used to be really good with names. I mean, it was something I bragged about because I used to do casting for people and I would remember everyone's names. Jason was there. 20 years ago, I could remember everyone, and now I don't hold on to it as much. So this could be helpful for me.
Well, I'm usually careful with claims.
Okay.
You have
Yes.
to be with these
of course.
kinds of things.
Yes.
And so much of remembering names is associative memory. And associative memory is all about how the nerve synapses connect. It's like how we connect our web of, like our mental map in a way.
Yeah.
So that's why I designed this.
Okay.
I also designed it because a friend of mine who's one of the smartest people that I know, he was allergic to chocolate. I think he's worked his way back into having he like ate too much Hershey's.
Okay.
When he was a child, and he would get these crazy migraines.
Oh wow. Okay.
A little later in life.
Can he now indulge?
But he could eat white chocolate, so I thought, let me make a chocolate with, like a botanical chocolate with herbs, teas, and flowers that, something with adaptogens that was in the theme of genius and like brain power.
Okay, I like it. So that's dedicated to him. Love it. Okay, love it.
And
it's a white chocolate. Sorry to go back.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of a white chocolate. Can I?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's open it up.
So like I create these. Can I? Am I allowed to?
You are. Yes.
So the way we designed the packaging was so that people could see inside and see what the bar looked like. It also says "Make a wish, take a bite" right there on the mold, which is fun.
I like both of those.
And also there's a whole bunch of education on the different herbs and teas, and I brought some of them here so that we could explore a little bit.
Okay, great.
So, but maybe we eat chocolate.
Yeah, let's eat and go. Yeah, I'd like to try this. Great idea, Justin. Yes, yes, yes.
So this,
Wait, let me think about if my gut's telling me yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
You can feel that yes, right?
I felt it. Yeah.
So
the control room's really jealous right now. You guys want some? Yes.
Okay, just make a wish, take a bite,
you want a bite?
Snap a piece.
Come on.
Come on, everyone.
Okay, come on, everyone. All right.
No peer pressure, but yes, a little bit.
Whoa.
So graham
Justin,
cracker,
you're not joking.
ginger snap, kind of a caramely thing going on here. And
No wonder you eat so much of this.
I know, it's really
It's so good, right?
It's really good.
Okay.
It has to
Cacao.
be. And then what the
I
other
gotta
thing
throw in
too.
a quick plug. Your website is yescacao.com.
Yescacao.com.
Okay. Keep going. We got
so-
purple over here.
Also, with all of these flavors, I want to treat your palate like it's intelligent. Like your
thank you.
palate has all this innate curiosity.
Okay.
I didn't want to make a flat flavor. I want something that if you stick with it, you will have for minutes, you'll be able to taste little nuances and things that come in.
I do, yeah.
So I want to honor
I taste
your
the
palate.
nuance. Okay, we'll go
And
to
then-
this, and then I want to know what's in here, but go ahead.
And then the purple. So this one, the brain power is kind of I would say it's the best seller. It is.
Okay.
But in a close second, and then during the last few years, I think as people's stress levels have gone up, and people have realized that, fighting that, relieving stress, calming, chilling out.
Yeah.
That's kind of become the
thing.
forefront. So that's part of this guy right here,
Yep,
which is
I love
about
that.
quieting the mind and relaxing the nervous system.
Okay. Love that.
And with that, and that one's also an 84% dark chocolate, but tastes like a 65.
Really?
Because
okay.
the herbs.
Well, we gotta taste this too.
Yeah.
So let's thrust this out.
Open her up.
Okay.
And
I
actually,
just hogged all this. Sorry. Do you
Yeah,
want
go for it.
Okay.
No, I've already had like
Okay.
4 or 5 bars today.
How do I open it? What's the best way?
You can do the top or the
Oh,
bottom.
here we go. Got it. Okay, so let's talk about these ingredients over here because I
Yeah.
don't even know what half of these things are.
Why don't we jump in with what's in that bliss out, or at least
Okay.
what's calling out to me right here is the blue lotus. So blue lotus flowers were revered in both Egyptian and Mayan cultures as a gateway between dream and waking states.
Okay.
So there's this very dreamlike quality. And sometimes people would drink it late at night or before the sun rose or when
Okay.
you wanted to have, kind of tapping into that dream space. And if you think about how much information comes to you in the dream
Yeah.
state, in the dreamscape,
Yep.
and then so often when we're stressed or when we're running too fast, we miss out on that. We just don't remember it because we're up and then. So this kind of keeps that door open for a little longer.
This is so good.
Yeah.
And
that
there's
was like-
no, like you were saying, because a lot of times when you have a dark, dark chocolate, there's a super aftertaste that's kind of bitter and gnarly.
My wife calls it a ping.
A ping.
There's like a ping.
Yes, there's no ping.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Let's try this. Pass it around. Okay, so
And,
keep going. So we've got blue lotus as opposed to white lotus, which is my favorite show.
all the lotuses magic. All the lotuses are magic.
Okay.
So then this one right here, this is actually a tea also.
I smell it.
Yeah, it's an interesting tea. So there was a collaboration between a Taiwanese tea farmer and a Japanese research lab, and they found that as they were processing the tea leaves, because all tea comes from the same plant, like white tea, green tea, black tea,
Okay.
just, processed differently.
Yep.
So this tea, instead of oxidizing it like you would for like an oolong, they took the oxygen away and did like a nitrogen instead of oxygen.
Okay.
And so instead of oxidizing, it had this dose of nitrogen, and it elevated the GABA, which is gamma aminobutyric acid,
Wow.
in
Okay.
the tea. And what does that do? Your brain naturally produces it, and it's your buffer between fight and flight and you.
Okay.
So you want that buffer to be nice and spacious, right?
Currently, mine is not spacious. I don't think
for
so.
so much,
I need
it's
a
like
lot of this.
You jump in
Is
the
what
car,
this means. Yeah.
and all of a sudden you're like, "Burp," done. So this particular, the GABA tea, if you have a lot of GABA in your system, it gives more
Yo, GABA,
spaciousness so you don't get into that. You want to just be more
Chill.
relaxed.
Be more chill. I need to be more chill. So that's what I need. Lots of these. Okay.
And like before I came here, I had a coffee, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is way too much caffeine. And GABA overrides caffeine. So that helped smooth things out.
Okay.
Also, the natural fats, the healthy fats that are in chocolate help with that.
I've just opened up so much joy in my life right now. Okay?
Welcome.
I'm just so excited.
Welcome to the Yes.
Best Valentine's Day ever. Okay. So what's the orange right here?
So a lot of people are familiar with turmeric or turmeric. A lot of people are familiar with it. And what we like to do, because the bar is, it's not a huge chocolate bar, and I want people to get as much bang for their buck as possible. And when I say bang for their buck, I really mean a sensational difference in the way they feel.
Okay.
I want your brain to feel like, oh, it's something, there's more light in there.
Okay.
Or you're more relaxed, or you have more energy. So that is a 95% curcumin turmeric extract. Everything is organic, because why would we spray anything on things, or why would we support farmers that did that?
Yep.
And this particular turmeric is really effective for its anti-inflammatory properties.
Okay, I definitely need that.
So it's like if you can release pressure, and you think about how much pressure we have in life anyways, we want to release that pressure. We want to give, again, more spaciousness. And specifically, there was a really cool study that came out of India where they were doing like an autopsy on, there was like a brain, they were looking at someone's brain, basically. And the connective tissue in this person's brain was dyed yellow. And they were trying to figure out what it was. And this person had turmeric most days in their life because he lived in India. And that was just part of his daily diet. And so it crosses the blood-brain barrier. And so I was like, oh, if turmeric can get in there and create space, then maybe that can help with other things to be able to flow. So
this is amazing.
This is in both of these bars, both the Bliss Out.
Okay. I'm going to
and the
eat
Brain
them all.
Power.
Okay, and we are running out of time, which I'm really sad about because I feel like there's so much here to know. But where can people, tell us quickly about this.
I just got to do a little shout out here.
Okay,
so
shout out.
I don't know if you can see the crystals on these. I mean, this is like
oh my God, that's beautiful.
unreal.
What's this called?
So this is vanilla. This
Oh,
is
that's vanilla.
beans.
Okay, we've got to wrap it up, Justin, and I'm so sad because this was too fun. Thank you for bringing us joy.
There's
and all this
chocolate to
chocolate.
last.
Where can we find you? YesCacao.com.
YesCacao.com, or you can find us on Instagram at Yes Cacao.
And we can buy these online or in some stores, right?
Mostly online.
Okay, online.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin. Yes,
Thank
Cacao.
you.
Happy Valentine's Day, Justin.
Yes,
We're gonna be right back right after this quick break.
Thank you.